Beautiful morning today. Woke up this morning feeling a little bit pissed off about the way things are and people and stuff, like, you know, a little bit resentful against the whole world. I just wanted to say this. Surprising how many people distance themselves from you and turn their back on you and remove themselves from your vicinity once you tell them that you're a recovering addict and you're trying to get your problems solved and you suffer from the disease of addiction. See, these people don't think that you notice, but you do. See, being an addict, people automatically think you're fucking stupid. And we're not. See, being an addict means that we overanalyze and overthink. Our senses are somewhat magnified. And we seem to dull that. We dull that noise in them senses by using drugs. But what people don't realise is that when we're recovering addicts and we're in recovery, we become very awake and very present. And this is a gift within itself, because we become more awake than everybody else. And we manage to control our behaviours. But we still analyse and we still overthink. But this gives us some other qualities that benefits us as an addict. It gives us the gift to see straight through our own bullshit. And even more importantly, it gives us the ability to see through everybody else's fucking bullshit. And why these people distance yourself from you once you tell them you're in recovery is because you're reflecting back to them behaviour that they're lacking themselves, the control of that behaviour. Now, I woke up this morning very early, and as an addict, the thought process begins and the cogs start turning. And in the midst of it all, I remembered it was Friday. And I remember every single time it was Friday, I couldn't wait to finish work. I couldn't wait to get dressed or skip the gym or turn the blind eye to my responsibilities so I can get to the pub or to my mate's house to fucking stick one in. And when I woke up this morning, I remembered it was Friday. I didn't get that feeling. I got a feeling of complete freedom. And that's a gift within itself. See, I spent a lot of my life surrounded by people that enabled my behaviour. Going out on 3-day benders and not taking care of my responsibilities, not thinking twice about being a dad or a son or a boyfriend or a business owner. And even though I told them people, finally, when I realised, because being an addict, you can be told over and over and over again by other people, but it's a self-diagnosis, you see. Once you accept that you're an addict, that's when you begin to take control of your life again. So I started to tell these people around me how I felt and how drugs made me felt, and how I never wanted to stop, and the amounts that I used to mask up the pain and the fucking emotional imbalance inside. And I was surrounded by people who could start on a Friday and finish on a Sunday, and then quite happily go back to a 9-to-5 job on a Monday and everything will be alright. But it's just not like that for me. It ends for me feeling depressed, lost for purpose, and flinting thoughts of wanting to take my own life. And see, when I told my friends about this, they didn't take me very seriously. And then the week after, they'd encourage me again. These are not friends. And even though that they can go out and spend hours and hours in the mate's kitchen and days on end chatting shit and filling the fucking body full of substances and go back to a normal life, I just couldn't. And this started to affect all the people around me. And it left me in a really difficult place, really, because I thought that support system that I had around me, friends and stuff, that they'd help me if I needed it. But the minute I put down the drugs and the minute I put down the drink, they try and encourage me to do it again. Bearing in mind, I've told them the state that I end up in. You know, the bitter end. Because I don't want to stop. So they started to distance themselves from me and started to resent me because I wanted to make the right decision and better my life. So I left myself with like literally no support around this disease of addiction that I suffered from. And I remember these people, and I remember the people that would earn, I remember the people that turned their back. I'll certainly remember the people that sat on the fucking fence. So I'm a bit annoyed about this today because I'm awake and I'm clean. Come on. So with it being Friday, and you're rushing round at work to get to the pub, to drink all night, to go back to your mate's house, to carry on till Sunday morning, and forget about your responsibilities as a grown fucking adult. I suggest you think twice. It's quite funny how this day and age, it's normal. It's normal behaviour to do that. Well, I'm going to tell you that it's not normal behaviour. And if you tell your friends how you really feel once you're finished, and they carry on encouraging you to do the same thing, they're not your friends. So if you find yourself in this little bit of a dilemma, that's called the reality in this community nowadays. And you've got that inner thing of telling you that something's just not right and you don't want to do it. And you just do it because everyone else does. And you really want to fit in. Just think about it for a minute. You have a choice. Stay blessed.